Hi again, welcome to my garage. I'm going to talk a bit about heating systems today and all the different options that are available out there. Now, I've got a gas boiler, as lots of homes have in the UK. It's quite inefficient, it's 10 to 15 years old, and so if I replace this right now, I'm going to quite dramatically reduce my carbon footprint, make quite significant savings in my energy bill, and you can have a look at the other video on payback period. So that might be worth doing. Now, in terms of reducing carbon footprint in the long term, really we're looking at new technologies based on hydrogen or going to depend on the electricity grid, which is being decarbonised all the time. Now, the problem with electricity is that it's a lot more expensive than gas per unit of energy. So if I went and replaced all my radiators now with direct electric heating, it would cost me about 3 or 4 times more on my energy bills, space heating energy bills every year, than staying on gas. So it's not really an option at the moment. But you could look into heat pumps. So there's an air source heat pump and a ground source heat pump. It costs quite a lot of money to put a ground source heat pump in because you have to put big coils in the ground or drill big boreholes. Air source heat pumps are less expensive, but still more than a gas boiler, I would say. But the only difference is gas boilers produce heat at about 60 to 70, maybe 80 degrees, and that's how hot your radiators will be. Air source heat pumps are much more efficient when they're running at between 35 and 45 degrees, so a lot cooler. Still warm, but a lot cooler. What that means is if I replace my gas boiler with an air source heat pump, my radiators won't be hot enough to heat my home. So I've got to insulate. And this takes us to fabric first approach. Always do your insulation first, and then you can sort your space heating out. So we can reduce our energy demand, the amount of energy that we actually need in our home to heat it, by properly insulating. And then we can have a look at things like air source heat pumps, ground source heat pumps. A lot more options are open to us then.